audience claps, no one to cheer. Just me in the market, year after year. My phone pings once a spam email plea. Boost your followers, be a celebrity. I delete it fast like a bad trade gone wrong. Cause my world's in the lines where the trends belong. Volume spikes, then it drops to a crawl. I sip cold coffee, stare at the wall. Lonely days, but I can't look away. This is my life, for better or worse, okay? I watch the ticks, they dance in the dark. No likes, no comments, just my beating heart. Full port, empty room, what's the cost? Is this a profit or just a lost cause? Alone in the charts, I'm a one-man show. Candlesticks for hours, no one to know. TikTok trends fade, YouTube stars align. But I'm here with my trade, stuck in this time. Alone in the charts where the numbers collide. Futures rise and fall, but I'm by my side. Maybe I should log off, go outside, breathe the air, see the sunrise. But the market waits, it never sleeps, and I'm addicted to the chase. The secret it keeps. What if I win? What if I lose? Does it matter if no one's here to choose? I guess I'll stay in this digital cage, trading my days, page after page. Alone in the charts, I'm a one-man show. Candlesticks for hours, no one to know. TikTok trends fade, YouTube stars align. But I'm here with my trade, stuck in this time. Alone in the charts where the numbers collide. Futures rise and fall, but I'm by my side. Alone in the charts, I'm a one-man show. Candlesticks for hours, no one to know. TikTok trends fade, YouTube stars align. But I'm here with my trade, stuck in this time. Alone in the charts where the numbers collide. Futures rise and fall, but I'm by my side.
Good morning, guys. Just want to make sure volume's working correctly. Yeah. What's up, Hoodie? How are you doing today? I'm a huge coffee drinker, Hoodie. My wife even bought me a really, really nice coffee maker a couple years ago that most of the time we travel with. Let's see. Who do you trade with, Hoodie? What prop firm do you trade with, Hoodie? Well, I can, since you've been just nice with donations and stuff, I can give you my my elusive account. Let's see. Send me an email to that number right there. All right. Let me know when you sent it. It'll be a 25K. Yeah, just send an email to HuskTrader22 Gmail. The email I put in the chat. Good morning, Michael. How are you doing? We're doing good. Hopefully the price action is not as choppy today. Yeah, yesterday was pretty tough. Okay. I'm still waiting. So far, guys, it's like just super, super choppy. It went through. What did you put in the email? Okay. Flex. Okay. If you put in that code there, it should give you a free 25K flex with Lucif. Ooh. Hopefully the price action is much better than what we had to deal with yesterday, guys. Oh, you're welcome, man. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now myself. I only have one Lucif account, but I eventually want to get 5. I don't want to try to do it all at once, and I don't want to spend that type of money it takes to do that because their evals are a little bit more than my Bulinox accounts to start out. Even though it's upfront money. That's what I like about Bulinox and my funded futures. It's the upfront cost is the middle of the road, which is good if you're good at passing evals. If you're good at passing evals, my funded futures and elusive are a nice middle of the road prop firm. I know there's probably several others, but those are just the ones I know about that I use. So most of the time, if you go back and look at the past, if you take these breakouts, what's up, Fish Lips? Dude, I'm hoping price action is much better today, Fish Lips. Yesterday was horrible. It was so boring yesterday sitting through that stuff. Good morning, Sai. How are you doing? Or H. Thank you guys for the likes and follows. We will be streaming tonight. We did not stream last night. I'm not at home, so I had to help my mom take off a few things and help with her get her pool open yesterday. Even though it wasn't terribly hard. The hardest part was probably watching my sister clean all the leaves out of the pool. That was unfortunately we only had one pole and a net. You missed it at work all day? No. Oh, dude, you better be glad. Yeah. I mean, we got some decent movement later that morning. But man, that morning you had that one big move at the opening, and the rest of the day, well, like the bread and butter of the day was just straight chop. It went down 100 points, but it wasn't clean. It was like an Asia market type move down, where it just like chopped back and forth, small 5-minute bodies with big wicks. So, and I haven't even looked to see if we have news today, guys. Like I said, I'm so off just not being at home. Let's see. We were red on our funded yesterday, Fish Lips. I did get my money from Bulinox yesterday, so they took the money out of my account on Tuesday. We got a small green on that account. So we've been doing pretty good about keeping this account. So we're working on our third payout with this Bulinox account. We only need another $950. And I still am stuck. I'm still having a hard time with this 25K, where I've been stuck between the 600 and 800 for like 2 or 3 weeks. It's like as soon as I get to the $800, it seems like I always take a loss. Like it's been like that lately. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what the mental block is going on there with that account. And I even had that in my head yesterday when we took it. I did even break one of my rules yesterday with that account. I took a trade before the next 5-minute candle printed, and that's what cost me on that trade yesterday, for not waiting for that 5-minute candle to print. That's why I'm always like, try to wait. If you're trading the 5 minutes, wait for that 5-minute to print before you take it, because if not, it can just completely opposite direction. Maybe it's because I already got paid from the other account, so I'm like, maybe that's what it is. We're not going to stay inside the 15 minutes. This is a very, very small 4-hour candle. You have those. Wait for it to the yeah. I just got to at least take one. I'm going to copy trade two of my fundeds this morning. The one that I only have $800 in, and I'm going to copy trade with my 50K. I'd like to move up this morning, but what I would like for us to see is for us to manipulate back to the downside and maybe rerun this 25 like wick down there, then go back up to the top side. That's kind of what I would like to see. We got the previous day high and that pivot all the way up there at 257. So, or either that or wick back down into 25 or even retest the 25,000s. Because I think that, how much, man, we got 43 seconds. I definitely think that we wig back because we got all this consolidation here. I wouldn't mind seeing us pop back through the consolidation and blast out the top. So hopefully it just doesn't go straight to the moon here, because sometimes even when we get outside of our 15-minute thing, that's kind of what it does in the morning. So this could just be turned into just sitting on our hands watching. Five seconds left, guys. Be careful this morning. There's your whole number. Come on. Don't keep... Dude, that looks very, very bullish. Okay. Give us the manipulation we need. Oh, shoot. That just bounced off 75, guys. That is not a very convincing pullback to me. Especially if this 75 holds up here. This 75 holds and we blast back through the 100s. It's going to be very tempting to take that. Plus we hit the 110. I mean, dude, it's so hard. I don't know. It's very tempting to take that long if we go back above that 25K 100. All right, good deal. Wow, that thing went all the way back down to the 50 level, 55 or so, back into the top of that consolidation zone. So this is what I mean by that consolidation zone. Like I said, very tempting to take this above that 25,500, because we've already hit it once, and most of the time that second push will get us up to at least a 25 or 30. I'll have to look at your messages in a minute, guys, if you guys put something in there. So this could be a manipulation candle. If that's the case, you'll see it break out this bottom side. But I would not take a short into that 25,000s, guys. That's very, very dangerous to short into the 25,000s. And this 15 minutes. A lot of consolidation here. If anything, you want to see it wick out the other side, then that third candle will come up through here and kind of create an order block. Peter Jones, I don't mind you putting a message. Just don't spam the lobby, man. So Peter John. This is back into the 15 minutes. Now, do we pull back here? This is usually kind of like a... It's so tempting to take this back above 50. I'm trying to wait till the next 5-minute candle prints. We got less than a minute to go. Right off the midnight candle, midnight opening there. The blue line is your midnight opener. See the nice bounce off that midnight opener? Remember, be careful if you're trying to short into that 25K, guys. There's always a lot of resistance at the 25K. I'd rather see this thing pop back above the 50 and go. All right, we're going to try to above the 50 back outside that 15 minutes. So whatever happens, happens. We'll take our win or loss here. So hoping we'd at least get the 75. All right, break even. Oh, my copy trader didn't work. Why is that? For some reason my copy trader didn't tag in. Oh, did I have the wrong account selected? I did. We had the wrong account selected. Okay. I still like to move higher here, guys. We got a minute left on this 5-minute candle. I thought I was copy trading, but I had the wrong. Didn't have my 50K selected. We had the 25K selected. It's okay though. It's okay. Man, I was hoping we'd get some nice follow through on that one. You're buying on the US 30. $13 seconds left on this candle. I was hoping this candle would at least push what had closed up around the 25K 100 or something here. What's up, Raul? How are you doing? I was looking for a long, Thomas. We got our 10 points on the long while ago above that 15-minute range. It just didn't get the follow through. So, whatever, above the 15 minutes were long, below the 15 minutes were short. We do have a big old inside bar here. That's a big inside bar too. It's like 50 freaking points. Yeah, I'm still looking for a move to the upside. Here comes your 5-minute breakout bar if you want to take the 5-minute breakout bar. But I'm trying to be careful around that whole number. All right, so hopefully the 5-minute bar don't let us down today. Ah, come on. Very tough, choppy price action again this morning, guys. Remember, we just take our 20-point loss and walk away if that's what we get, guys. We only take one trade. So if it's a 10-point loss or 20-point loss, it's a 20-point loss here. All right. There's the first 10 points. We're going to target the 25 here. Unfortunately, we hit that 100. We can come back down to the 25. I'm going to at least take 10 points out of this no matter what happens, because I can't not take some points after being up 30 points here. I mean, we got within 3 points of our freaking target. No, come on. What a nasty, nasty wiki day, man. Come on. Come on, 90s. We need the 90s to hold up here. Show us some 90 love. I'm usually good to the 90s. There we go. Just gave us a little 90 rejection. That's all. Oh, come on. We don't want to come back to the 75. And it's very possible for us to come back to the 75s here, guys. Or even the 50s. This is why sometimes I just need to take my 30 points and just freaking... All right, we're going to take 20 points. All right. Usually I just try to get the 30, walk away. So. All right, so we traded 3 fundeds there. Unfortunately, I didn't get the breakout on that first trade for the breakout. So we caught the second breakout. And like I said, we're only trying to make 100 to 120. I should just take my 30 points, guys. That was a 30-point trade all day. And I got greedy looking for 40. I shouldn't do it, but I did. All right, so we were able to at least add another $80 to our fundeds. We got them. So it pushes both of these counts. I only need between, what, $880 for $1,000 payout for each of them. So hopefully in the next week or two, we can get those accounts by the end of the month to pay out again. Let me get off these accounts because I'm copy trading. Dude, this price action, guys, have been tough lately. So basically when this thing broke out of this 15 minutes here, that's when we decided that we're going to be long. We use this 15-minute candle as our directional candle. So this is our 9 o'clock to 9:15 15-minute candle. So above that, we're looking for longs. Below it, we're looking for shorts. I already had it in my head that I wouldn't even go and touch the shorts. And that's because of this midnight candle. I really got to start looking into taking trades off of this midnight candle. I still have not yet taken trades off of that. But man, it seems like that thing pays almost every day. Look at that. I mean, it literally wicked in that and just ripped, what, 120 points. Well, 100 points. Not 20, but 100 points. So. All right. So that, like I said, that was it for the fundeds. So no matter what happens with the fundeds, it's just what it is with the fundeds. So either we take a 20-point loss, a 20 to 30-point winner, or a break even, and we try to put them away. And that's how we've stayed very consistent with those funded accounts. Like I said, I've been trading this one funded account since the end of November, and I think I've only had like 5 losses in 4.5 months. What? December, yeah, 4.5 months. Only like 4 losses, I think. let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 losses on that account in 4 months. So there's my losses right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 losses on those accounts. So we've stayed really, really consistent with those accounts. And that's how we've done it. Just if you take a loss, just put it away. Come back the next day. So that's how I've been protecting my funded accounts. And I started that, I want to say last October. October. Because, you just get sick of blowing up your accounts, man. I did blow up my Luciv account. I basically had a little bit of a tilt day. So we did lose a Luciv funded back in March. So I'm still trying to get it back. So I had a loser on my Luciv the other day. Remember, guys, I had that Luciv loser. So now I still need to make another freaking $400 to pass it because we're back down to 848. So hopefully we can get that pass next week. That's the account that we're going to be trading next. The elusive. All right, see. How's everybody else's trading going this morning? Is anybody taking any long shorts or what? Hopefully not shorts. Like I said, I did not recommend shorting into the 25,000. I don't know if you guys remember this level a few months back, but I feel like when we got stuck around that 25,000, man, we chopped around that area so much. Like, be careful. You want to wait for us to at least get under the 25,000. All right, looking pretty strong moving down here. Fish lips, I'm glad that we didn't get the 25 level there. Come on, the NQ always wants to touch the 25, man. Why couldn't it give me my 25 love? Oh, shoot, it had to come on back. What's up, Gene? How are you doing today? So there's the 20. That's the wrong 25. The wrong 25, guys. Wrong 25. What did we get to? No, let's see. Did we get to 25? About 26, 27. Wrong 25. So are you going to be long off that 25? Or are you still playing that long off that 25 or no? Oh. A lot of consolidation. Look at this consolidation in here, guys. A lot of consolidation here. You thinking we get that 25K here? That wouldn't be a bad spot to kind of retest this 15-minute candle down here from 7. Look at there. Back to the, what's that? Midnight opening candle here. I'm okay with us going lower. I'm okay. I don't care, man. I don't care which way we go. I just want it to be a spot that's, you know, makes sense to jump in. That's all I care about. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Yeah, Rico candles are looking pretty bearish at the moment. But like I said, I'm not interested in no kind of short unless we can probably print below the midnight opener / print below the 25K. Now I ain't going to get caught in this crap. Ugh. Like I said, a lot of consolidation to the left, guys. A lot of consolidation. Look at all that consolidation in that area. So, got to get through that first. See what happens at the 25,000s. Let me turn off my copy trader. I hate when my copy trader's on, guys. Sorry about that. I'm looking for my copy trader here. Turn that baby off. We don't want no mistakes. Some big moves, but I'm just not a fan of the shorts at the moment. I mean, I think we would have to get through all this garbage, then we can look for some shorts. Here comes that 25K. Remember, guys, be careful shorting into the 25K if you're shorting. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but it'll take a minute to get through there. Look at the rejection. Man, if this thing blasts back out that freaking 15 minutes to the top side, ooh, it's going to be very tempting. Your Bitcoin won't load in. What's up, Drop? Man, I still work on the side myself. Drop. It's not a normal like 9 to 5, but like I I don't use trading to pay all my bills. I mean, I still work on the side. I still have income from other things. I think just I try to just think of trading if I can make money trading on the side. It just, kind of like bonuses. That's kind of what I tell myself. They're just bonuses if I am able to make money. Or find a way to work a little bit less in life too. It took me a good year or two to kind of get everything like situated where the main thing that helps me is I don't really have a mortgage. So I use a rental property to pay the mortgage because one of my houses is paid off. So that's how I'm able to not really have to worry about as much since my house is paid off. And I don't have a car. Well, I guess me and my wife have a car payment, but technically I don't have a car payment because my trucks are paid off. But I don't really go nowhere either. I'm usually at home most part. Man, this is a big old order block. So that short is looking nice right now. Even though my wife let me use her car to come to Georgia this week, guys. So we created a little order block right here, guys. About 2.5 to 3 years, Frank. I was still working at my normal day job when I started, so I only got to trade 1 day a week for like 6 months. So I understand what you mean by like working and trying to do this on the side. It's definitely tough. Dude, the shorts are looking nice here if this order block can create here. I don't really have a specific person I trade. I mean, I do follow fair value gaps and stuff, but I don't really trade any particular setups. I trade mainly off. I like to watch higher time frames and 15 minutes, and I take all my trades on 5 minute charts. I do like order blocks. I do like, I recognize that sometimes gaps like to fill in on higher time frames. I like to see us run like a higher time frame, like a 4 hour or 1 hour before I look for entry. I look for a lot of support and resistance just because I know the morning time like this, like it's never the same. The morning time is like, it's just because I like to trade the morning time. Morning time is my favorite time to trade my funded accounts. Even though it's a little wild, but you're thinking we're going to get the Trump dump? Maybe, I don't know. Someone needs to go follow his social media stuff. I guess maybe he'll put something on there for us. Or maybe I need to. I don't really follow anybody on like anybody political or stars or none of that really stuff interests me. So remember, guys, very, very tough to. What scares me is I'm going to try copy trading again with my 50K my funded futures account with my Lucif account here. Hopefully it doesn't lag when I jump in because sometimes for some reason, no, we're not in a trade. We've already taken our funded trades. That was this move up here. We had about a 30-point trade this morning, but we only took 20 out of it. The first one was a 10. We didn't get the follow through on that one. Because we only do one trade with our funded accounts. So we traded 3 funded accounts. We traded one individually, and the next one we copy traded 2 of them. So between them, we probably made about 200 bucks. But they're small accounts. They're 25Ks and 50Ks. But I'm working on my third payout with my 50K. And I only got to make $1,000. So I have it to where I only got to make $1,000. Yeah, I actually work for My Funded Futures. I stream on their channel every day between 11:30 and 12:30 with the Methodical Man. All right. It says, is it possible you see your... let me see. That's TikTok. Let me see where the... What numbers are you talking about? Woo. Live market? I would have to log on to my TikTok to see what you're saying. I guess I'm not understanding. Live numbers. Like where it's easier to see it like this, kind of. I don't know. I would have to log on to... Give me a minute and I'll log on to the actual TikTok page so I can see on the right side. Oh no. The reason why we can't do it the right side because it's vertical. So I only can show... Let's see. Damn it. That just put the picture up there. I was trying to see if I could... Let me see. I don't even know if I have a TikTok thing to log into on here. I don't have like a TikTok tab where I can see what it does on TikTok. I used to do the vertical one, the horizontal one on TikTok, but I haven't done that one in a while. But maybe I need to go back to trying that one too, because it's so much easier to see this on horizontal. Do you not have a way to log on to YouTube to go to my YouTube horizontal page? It's a lot cleaner on that one. So if you go to YouTube, that's what the YouTube one looks like. It'll show the whole thing. Yeah. There's two of them. One's vertical and one's horizontal. Just make sure you're on the horizontal one. I can also try adjust the YouTube later. The TikTok later and see if that'll make it a little better. Yeah, so the main accounts that I trade with right now is, of course, my funded futures, Lucid, and Bulanox. Wow, right back to that midnight candle, guys. Dude, if you're looking for a good support and resistance, mark out your midnight candle. That thing is just insane. What PA is getting chopped? If I'm not having any, I hit my funded trade this morning, so we're done with the PAs. Oh, yeah. This price action's giving us a chop right now. It's almost like yesterday. You get that one good move, then the rest of the morning's chop. I gotta say, this last 3 weeks has been super, super tough. Ooh, we're below the midnight candle. How about that? Finally. Does it hold here? That's usually a good possible short possibility if we start losing that 25. Now, I would not take that short on the first 20. I mean, take that short on the first 25,000 loss. You would want to see it hit the 75. You want to see it hit the 90. You want it to come back and retest that 25 if we do lose it. So it can get very, very kind of tricky in this area. I'm from Northwest Arkansas, Frank, but I'm not at home right now, so I am in Georgia. I was visiting my parents in Georgia this week. The mother had a few things she wanted to get done around the house, so we were down here kind of giving her a hand. She wanted to get her pool open. She had to get a few things taken off to the, trash place to get rid of a few things. So just, some honeydew stuff that my stepdad wasn't able to do at the moment. Even Methodical Man came over yesterday to help me pull the tarp off the pool. He's like, sure, buddy, I'll be over there. What's up? Greetings from Germany. How are you doing today, Frank? Hopefully your trading journey is doing good today. We only had, like I said, some big candles, but after that, man, price action's been garbage. Like I said, we will not short into that 25,000s, guys. Be careful if you're trying to short 25,000. Honestly, I'd rather us run for those all-time highs up here at 240. So as long as we're back above the 250 or that 2550, I'm long bias. But I don't want to get trapped in there with a nasty wick like we were a while ago. So the safer way to do it is to wait for a print. I feel like this is the same crap we dealt with yesterday. If you miss the move, you're effed. You're just kind of sitting on the side watching. This is the same thing that happened yesterday morning, and that's kind of where I made my mistake on my funded. I don't mind the short. We just got to get below the 25,000. We got to find support below that 25,000. 25,000 was a very tricky level last time that we were here. We consolidated around it forever. It just kept being a magnet. Yeah, I don't really care which way we go. I just kind of looking for clean candles. Like, I won't even touch this whenever we're on the 5 minutes and your body is less than not even 5 points and it's just one big stick. We won't even touch this. Unless this body can be almost complete down here with the wick pushing back into the 10s and holding, then maybe the short. But when there's no body on the 5 minute candle, very, very tough to trade. At least it is for me. There we go. There's the first dip above. Oh. it poked a finger just on the other side of it. It was like, how does it feel over there? Then just yanked it back. It's like, do we really want to go there? Because that's what it felt like. It just wick right below it, then yanked back freaking 10, 20 points. Woof. Watch this thing when it blasts at 25. It's just going to leave us behind. And all we can do is sit there and watch. Where's the lows at? We got the 4-hour low, previous 4-hour low down at 950. So that's definitely a nice target to the downside. There's your first 90 hit. So you want to see 75 possibly get hit here and bounce back up to 25,000. Remember, never take, if you want to stay safe, never take the first 90 push. That first 90 push will usually get a rejection and pull back into, like, you know, it'll pull back most of the time. I want to see it hit the 75, push back up into the 90s, then come down. Then maybe we can look for a short down to 950s. Oh, there's the first 90 hit. Back to the 25,000s. So let's see if the second time we push through the 90s here, see if we can get going. Remember, never, if you want to stay safe, don't take the first 90 push. All right, second 90 push, maybe here. I'm going to wait and see if we can break these 70, 75s. We got 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle, which I will jump in a little earlier since it's an eval if I feel like we're going to continue down since we're not on fundeds anymore. Yeah, we're waiting. We got 1 minute 40 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. We got a wick all the way down there at 910, so we got a lot of room to the downside. So this is also a previous the 4-hour low of this 4-hour candle that we're just about to break. So we're about to break a 4-hour low on the previous candle, which is at the 75. So you may see a little wick pass, then a pullback here. There's your first 75 hit. Woo! Look at that 75 rejection. Nicely, nicely done. We got 10 seconds for this candle to retest. We want to see it. You want to see this next candle just blast through the 75s to the 50. There's the 25K retest. Hope I didn't jump in too early. This is evals here. I might have got, let's see. I'm going to put this up here just in case it wicks, but 25Ks. I should have waited for us to break that freaking 75. Because we could go back up there and retest that midnight candle. I didn't think we were going to have to touch that 25, but we did. This is eval only, guys. Eval only. 3 micros. We start losing the 25,000, that's where I get worried. As long as the 25,000 holds, I think we're fine. It did give us an out. So, you know, if you don't feel comfortable holding a short here. What scares me when it gives me an out and I don't take it, then it goes back in the opposite direction. That's where it gets scary. There was my out. Really don't want to lose the 07s is probably the highest I want to see it go. 2507. If you lose the 07s, we're going back up to the 25. Remember, guys, evals only. Like I said, '07 is the next line in the sand here. If we lose '07, it's going back up to the 25s. $20 seconds left. 10 seconds left. '07 held. Gave us another out. So, you know, if you don't feel comfortable holding, there's your out. Struggling to get through the 80s here. Damn it. I don't know how many pushes I like for it to go back up. That's the only. If this was a funded, there's no way. I would already had closed this if this was a funded account, guys. But this is a eval. It's giving us plenty of outs. So that's good. Another 75 hit. First target hit. We're going to go with the safe target, the 50. Dude, did that screw me up? I swear. Fucking. What the crap? Oh, the copy trader screwed me over, guys. This is why I have a hard time using a freaking copy trader. So I lost 140 on my funded futures account because the copy trader for some reason closed me out of my account when it pulled back up there. And that BS right there. Freaking copy trader, I swear. That's okay. We'll just take whatever happens here, man. All right, runner got stopped out. All right. I thought I was looking for us to rerun this 4-hour low here. This previous 4-hour candle from what, 2 to 6? We also have some wick sitting down at 25, so I was looking for 25 too. Now we're just kind of back to sitting on the sidelines, guys. We got like a big wick down there at 25, and we got the 4-hour low of your 2 to 6 o'clock 4-hour candle sitting at 250. We're doing good today. We would be green across the board, but my copy trader just cost me $148 because I was copy trading my funded futures 50K in my Lucif account, but for some reason, I guess whenever I moved my stop loss up on my copy trader, it didn't move both of them, I guess. I'm not really sure. That's what I get for copy trading. 2 different prop firms. I usually don't do that. Yeah, there's a big wick down there at 925. I wasn't sure if we were going to run that. That was kind of the target I was going to look for. If you kind of look to the left, you got this big wick here at the 920s. Right now, I'm going to have to just wait and see what happens with this 4-hour low here from 2 to 6. Oh, goodness. What time is it? 10:30. Wait, 10:30. We had tough price action yesterday, down 100 points. I don't know if you guys noticed that. We had just really horrible price action, selling down 100 points. Like it was super wicky, super choppy. Even though we sold down that far, it was just chopping all the way. Anybody else still holding shorts? It's really hard to say. I mean, let me see. I think as long as 93 holds, you're still good. But if we start losing those 90s, that's where I get worried. Or even the 80 level. I feel like we at least get the 50s, man. We always want the 50s. We also want that 4-hour low up maybe, but sometimes it doesn't make it down there and it'll stop right before that freaking 4-hour low at the 50s. And that's where that 4-hour previous candle is. And that looks like 52, 53 area. If you don't have higher candle, I mean, not higher candles, but the higher time frames marked out. Like I said, it did this yesterday on the way down. Where was your entry at, Frank? Yeah, if you're pushing back up, we really don't want to lose. If we lose the 93s, it's going to push back up to 25,014. You're out. You took your profit. Nice. Nothing wrong with that, man. This price action is very tough to hold. It has been very, very hard to hold the way it's been wicking. Like every runner that I've been holding lately has been just getting smashed, dude. The NQ has just been super tough. Yeah, okay. Oh, nice short from the 25K, man. Okay, so you do the 15-minute candle. Nice. I used that 15-minute candle in the very beginning, from 9 to 9:15. But for some reason, my copy trader messed up a little bit, so it cost me a winning trade here. Was that a funded account, cash account, eval, or What are you trading, Frank? Cash? Heck yeah. I hope I can get to, I want to get to the point one day where I can trade a cash account. I've been pretty consistent in the morning, so I definitely want to trade a cash account. So that's pretty good. Wow, we did not run that 4-hour low. I'm talking about right. I mean, look at that. That's dirty. You got a previous 4-hour low sitting there at 55, 52. It just did not run it. Yeah, this is the same type price action we had yesterday. Yeah, some of my candles are off is because they may be on the central time. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is very tough, hoodie. Same price action we had yesterday about this time, guys. If you miss out on the moves in the first early on, the rest of the morning has been horrible. All we can do is sit here and watch the grind. Oh, I should be green all around. I can't believe that happened with that account. There's your 93 retest. Like I said, if we lose that 93, you're probably going to get the push up to the 12 before we move down. That I'm not really sure, Bubba. I know there's like multiple things up there. I don't really do anything with the investing. Here's that 93. Whew. We're about 10 seconds away from a new 5-minute candle, guys. The nasty 25 is just not letting us down today. Hopefully, if you were in short, you already probably took profit. You could get another retest of this 25,000 here, but there's no entry that I see in sight unless we can get back above the 25,025s. Not even that one. Actually, 25,050 would be your safer, probably for longs. For longs. It should at least get the 25,000, 10, 11. That's your next EMA up. Yeah, that is a lot of consolidation to get up there through those 50s, man. That's why I said I wouldn't even take that. That's why I said it needs to get above the 50s. For a long to even make sense here, guys. Because there's like 2 hours worth of consolidation there. At least an hour. So I wouldn't even touch this. Now, this could be a nice 50% pullback into the 15-minute gap there. We can pull fib on this total leg and see where we're at here. So 50% of this move is all the way back up there at the 38s. Oh, my goodness. Like I said, guys, there's really nothing to do here. Shorts is the only thing I would even take unless... it's going good, Gilbert. I had my copy trader messed up a while ago, and it cost me $140 on one of my evals because I was trying to copy trade. And usually I don't cross copy trade 2 different prop firms, but I tried it and it kind of hurt me. So we won't do that again. If we're going to copy trade, we got to make sure it's the same prop firm, not trading multiple prop firms. Now we're just kind of sitting on our hands, just waiting. This is usually a nice little retest here at the 25s. We're at that midnight candle here, so usually a nice spot. Nice retest of the midnight opener. It seems like it regularly pays 10 points. I tried it today. I did try it on 2 funded accounts, but I was same prop firm though. It was on my 2 fundeds this morning. The evals, I was trying it on my funded futures and elusive evals. And so the lead one worked the way it was supposed to, but the one I was copy trading was not. There's a lot of Latin people. Is that what you're saying, Frank? Or Latino? LAO? Oh, Laotian, right? Is that how you say that? Yeah, there's a, I want to say there's a, that's the, that's the, is that the, trying to think, there was a, what was, is that the island that they set one of the nuclear bomb off back in the 40s or 50s? Was that island? The Laotians? Not sure. I feel like it was. Oh, it's not an island. What island is that then? There's another island that there's another group of people that lived there that was because of that. But I can't think of the name of it. It's an island though. What's that? Oh, I thought you were saying something to me. I would have to look it up. I don't think it was Thailand or Vietnam. I mean, I guess it was Asian. It was an island. Let's see. No, that was on. They did that on purpose. I'm talking about this is where they were just testing. They were testing. Uh, yeah. Oh, you took the buy now? Nice. I do like the longs above 50. Nice V-shaped recovery here. So nice V-shape here. There's the previous day close. Oh, it had to take out the London lows. What's up, Capital? How are you doing lately? What's up, Leo Jacobs? How are you doing today? Sorry if I missed your message. Remember, I'm not going to take any longs in this area. If you look to the left, there's a lot of consolidation in this level. Look at all this mess back through here, guys. That is a lot of consolidation. We would need to get above the 50s, and then maybe we can get a run here. Let's see. Now, this could be a complete sell back off. This is the 50% of the total move. This is that total 50% here. Woo, come on. There's your first 50 hit. Did we blast the 60s here? That was probably what, 60% pullback? If you pull fib on this whole leg here. $61%. This thing could easily turn back around on us, guys. So just be aware of that if you're in longs. Don't want to scare you out of your trade or anything. Oh, you were in the long again, Sai? Or H? We're still just kind of sitting on our hands, guys. I'm not going to take any trade inside this consolidation zone. Too dangerous. I mean, you can look to the left and see all this consolidation here. Oh, it's already 11 o'clock, guys. We're getting to that cutoff time for myself. We only got about 10 more minutes because I got to get my stuff set up for my funded futures and make sure all my stuff's working correctly. Because sometimes I have issues with my camera. Thirty seconds left. Is anybody holding along? If so, what target maybe you're looking for? Looking for the highs up there, the 25,110s? We're pretty above our previous day close. But come on. Remember I said I don't like the longs unless we can kind of get back above the 50s and 60s. Then you can use that consolidation area as your support and resistance. Sounds good, H. Yeah, same here, buddy. I got to get off in a minute myself. I'll be back tonight. We'll be trading tonight also. Now in the Asia guys, I only trade evals. So if you're ever joining us in the Asia session, we are only trading evals. Yeah, we had a couple good moves to the downside. The downside kind of sucked, but you got your points. The bigger move came from the top side. Like I said, guys, we're just kind of sitting on our hands. So there's not really much for me to do here. I won't take a trade inside this consolidation area, and I won't short into the 25,000s. Even if it goes down to the 25,000s, we need to. I forgot to print out the initial balance today. So this thing could easily pull back into those lower 25,000s. If even this could stay long, kind of create a nice bull flag, but I have no idea which way we're going at the moment. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's just nothing to do. I would not trade inside this zone, man. If you want to stay safe. I mean, it's maybe eval worthy, but not your fundeds. I definitely wouldn't trade your funded account inside this mess. Or if you already got your green, maybe just put it away for the day. That's kind of what I'm doing. I was hoping to get maybe 110 more pinpoint trade, but it doesn't look like we're going to get it. Like I said, I only have about 5 more minutes, guys. That's kind of the 50% pullback right there. Even the breakouts. What's up, Ben? How are you doing? We pretty much have been sitting on our hands for the last 30 minutes or so, guys. We're in a really tight, choppy range at the moment. We kind of need to wait for us to get outside of this. Either we need to get back below the 25,000s or we need to get back above the 50s. And that's the 2550s. Maybe if we can get back above the 50s, we might get a nice push back up. Yeah, we've gotten payouts before. This is horrible, guys. Guys, like I said, I only got about 3 or 4 more minutes. We have to get our computer ready, or, all of our stuff set up to go. This looks like it's creating a nice little bull flag here. Like I said, we're kind of magnet back to that midnight opener. So that bright blue line that you see on my chart, that's the midnight opening candle. That's the 12 o'clock candle, and that's pretty much what we've been doing a lot of bouncing off of. That area there is about the 50 to 60% pullback on this current leg that we're in right now. Unfortunately, guys, we're going to be red on one of our accounts, even though we should be green because of the copy trader. I think the copy trader didn't move. I guess when I moved my stop, it stopped me out. So that's where that came from. Should be green all around today. $40 seconds left. I want to see a nice bull flag breakout. Like I said, guys, we're going to have to cut our stream. We'll be going over to My Funded Futures for anybody that wants to join us on My Funded Futures, and we'll be over there for 1 hour from 11:30 to 12:30. with the Methodical Man. And we should be taking trades over there too. So usually we don't stop trading just because it's the lunch hour. Sometimes lunch hours can be very, very tough, but we still take trades. Ooh. So it's going to be the flag breakout here. Sometimes we take these little flag breakouts, even though it's under that 50. That's the only thing that sucks. Oh, goodness. Trying to push those previous day close. Like I said, guys, we have to head out. We only got about 15, 17 minutes before we have to be there. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching this morning. Like I said, we will be moving over to My Funded Futures for 1 hour. Appreciate you guys hanging out and sharing information. I'm always very thankful for anybody that wants to share trading information. You know, maybe if someone can use it or if I can use it, I'm okay with that. So, because all of us know something a little different. Oh, shoot. Here comes this bull flag breakout, guys. I just don't know if we can get through the 50s or not. That's the only thing that worries me is that 50 is going to be a block. If I can just get 10 points, I'd be happy. Let me see. I can. Oh, do we attempt it? I mean, I like the breakouts on evals like this. I just don't know about that 50 target. Oh, what happened? What? Dude, what the crap is going on here? Why wouldn't it? It wouldn't even let me take it. It says your current set liquid only due to low liquidity value. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Hopefully I'm not trapped in another trade and on the whatchamacallit. Oh well. Nice if you were able to at least get 10 points out of that. All right. Let me see if that'll let me take that on one. Yeah, it won't even let me take it on that one. Is this thing trapped in a freaking short on trade of 8? Oh, well, let me just close this stuff down. All right. Thank you guys for watching.